Okay, guys, I'm going to tap into your person's mind a little bit here and see, first of all, what it is they feel romantically for you. But I'm also getting like a sense of worry about this connection. Maybe you guys aren't talking right now, but I feel like just because they're silent, it doesn't mean that you're not heavy on their mind. It's like almost like they're worried about you guys being in no communication. They're worried about what it is you're thinking. How do they romantically feel towards you? Yeah, make the effort. That's why I was getting a sense of worried. It's like they feel like either too much time has passed or too much time has passed since you guys have communicated. Maybe you would have reached out by now. Maybe you would have made the effort. But this time around, they feel like you're not making the effort. Maybe the ball's in their court. Maybe it's this feeling of like I don't know how much more I can give to this. Whoever the feminine energy in here is, I feel like you've set that boundary. Maybe you've recognized that within this dynamic is that, wait a second, like, what am I doing? Like, chasing this connection or chasing this outcome or having to explain myself or explain what it is I desire or what it is I want. A man or a masculine man should be able to figure that out and court me. And if they don't know how to do that, then perhaps that is not for me. So I feel like whoever the feminine here is, you've stopped doing that. And in turn, it's like shifted the dynamic here where you've all of a sudden become just beautiful, attractive, like they really want to court you, but because of this epiphany, you've created some kind of wall around yourself. So let's see, I think that's where the worry I'm picking up on is coming from. So let's see like how they're perceiving the situation now between you. Okay, so remember and awakening. So I feel like maybe that's the epiphany that you have experienced. It's like maybe you're remembering how this thing goes in romantic connections, and now the purpose between you two connecting this deeply is to really address that and fix that within yourselves. So whoever you are, like, you're starting to see your value. You're starting to remember or awaken to the fact that as the feminine energy here, like, you're the star, you're the light. Okay, so now you have him making this genuine effort towards you, but there you are guarded. Okay, guarded because you were vulnerable. I feel like you opened up to them, like, and not that you were chasing, but it just felt like because you were pouring into them, there were expectations that they were going to reciprocate that. And so I feel like that is why you're guarded now. You're realizing that you have to let go of control. You can't force another to reciprocate, love you. People show up if they want to and when they want to. Okay, so that's what you've realized, and that's that I feel has what has put you two at some kind of standstill, where the energy now is stagnant. You've walked away, you've put up some kind of wall, you folded your arms, and now with all of this time and distance and space between you two, someone's realizing that they really do miss you. Okay, so let's see what their next moves are towards you. Okay, first of all, what's their current energy with making this effort? What's their next step then? Okay, so it's safe for you to love, and that's why I think they're going to come towards you very gently and very slowly and honestly, even if you two may start off as friends. I'm seeing unblocking for some of you. Someone's wanting you to unblock them because how can they communicate or how can they make the effort if they're blocked? Because the reason I'm getting unblocked is because you think about them, and if you weren't thinking about them, I feel like you wouldn't still be searching for their energy. Even in this message wouldn't have found you. You wouldn't have clicked on it. So there may be a sense of just being honest with yourself as to, thinking about this person, maybe forgiving the past because you still desire them. Okay, but I do sense that someone's wanting to come in again and offer you honesty and apology. They want your forgiveness in some way, but if you're guarded, they're going to keep their distance and respect that. Okay, so I feel like you guys are maybe having to make a decision about how it is you feel and maybe like open up to them. But that's within your own timing. They are making the effort though, and I feel like the biggest way this person is making the effort towards you is by remaining silent, sending you gentle song synchronicities, maybe gently getting you to remember the connection again. Okay, remember their energy. You could be seeing their name in unusual places. And also too, for some of you, I do get that you're getting anxiety around this. Okay, it could be their anxiety that you're picking up on, that they want to reach out to you, they want to communicate so bad, they won't give up, they're going to make the effort by waiting, but they're really desiring to show you that, like, that they're safe. Okay, sorry guys. But yeah, they really could be desiring to show you that they can be a safe place for you. And I do get that it's ever since you guys have recently separated. Okay, give this a chance. I'm getting misunderstanding, or you guys might have had some kind of argument, misunderstanding, falling out, something to do with trust. I'm getting the words inconsistency, like not showing up. It's important that when you give your word, and maybe this is part of making the effort, like when you give your word, that you keep it. Okay, and I'm also getting another message around spending time together, but like longer periods of time together, getting to know each other, is another message I'm getting, which I know is a card in this deck, but it's like prepare for your bond to deepen with this person. Like I feel like this time away from one another makes you two realize how important it is to really talk and get to know each other, maybe even aside from some of the other things that you two may normally do when you're physically in each other's presence, because I'm seeing like time running out. Okay, it's like these brief passionate moments, and they're always sensual, because that's the only way that you two can express to one another how deeply the bond is felt, how much you care for one another, how much you love one another. It's like, of course it's going to be through that physical intimacy more than it's going to be through words, if you guys are only meeting in these like brief increments of time. So I feel like this message is about coming together again with this person, but I feel like whoever the masculine energy here is, they're going to realize that in order to help you let your guard down, like slow and steady, they're going to make efforts to sit with you and talk with you and just show up, and they're not going to ask for anything other than just like your friendship or your company. Like if you guys have had a very sensual connection and that's all it's been, prepare for somebody to really take control of that and slow it down. And that's part of them, like either getting to know you, make the effort, or even just making you feel safe again in their presence. Okay, because I keep hearing somebody say like it doesn't have to be about that. Okay, like you've made someone fall in love with you through just the the sensuality, the intimate moments that you two have had. I feel like initially it started off as that, but that naturally creates a bonding between people. I feel like you two thought that you could get away with just keeping something physical and no emotions involved, but your hearts got intertwined anyway. And then you two went through a period of like a breakup, a separation, time apart, stagnant energy, trying to avoid one another. And the longer that went on, I feel like it created a longing or some kind of sadness, especially on whoever this masculine energy is. Like they've never felt this heartache before, missing you. Like this is their first heartbreak is something else I'm hearing. Like they've never felt hurt, or they've never cried over a woman before, and you are the first woman that they've ever felt heartbroken over, or they've ever cried over. Okay, so prepare for someone to really just make that effort towards you. They really want you to give this a chance again. So they're about to be just very gentle, very nurturing. The energy here might be just evolving. Okay, so a lot of your feminine energy might be rubbing off on this person, where they realize in order to get close to you, they have to make you feel safe. It's important for you to trust them. And again, something about making the effort, okay? Showing up and giving their word. That's really important to you, whoever you are. All right, so I'm going to end it off here, guys. This was a really sweet romantic one. I love you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.